Tonight, the Louisville community wants to know if they should feel safe driving around the community after a string of shootings along the Watterson Expressway, all since late last week. It is our top story tonight at 6. Hello, everyone. I'm Doug Proffitt. 3 separate shootings over 4 nights, all on the Watterson. The most recent incident happening last night near the Southern Parkway ramp in South Louisville. It's left a driver in critical condition at this hour. LMPD says all people involved, though, have been accounted for in this incident. Isaiah Kim Martinez has been looking closer at all this. He has new insight from a former LMPD homicide detective. Isaiah?
Well, Doug, St. Matthews Police Chief Barry Wilkerson made it clear his department is not involved in these investigations, but did go as far as to say in his experience, roadway shootings like these are rarely random.
So I've been told that this was a shooting.
Following a weekend of violence resulting in 4 people dead and 5 injured across the Louisville metro, tonight so much of the attention remains zeroed in on the Watterson Expressway.
You know, to have that many in this short time is a little bit different. My experience, working homicides, you might have 1 or 2 a year, but it seems like this does seem a little odd.
And whether those driving on the heavily traveled interstate
now to the police cars
can feel safe.
I'd say anytime you have a shooting, you need to be concerned, especially on an interstate, you're passing by.
It's been years since St. Matthews Police Chief Barry Wilkerson worked at LMPD's homicide unit, when he says violent death rates were half what they are now. While his team isn't working this case on the Watterson, he did say these incidents are typically targeted in some way, shape, or form, including instances of road rage.
Very few are random at all.
Soon after Sunday evening's shooting, leaving a man fighting for his life, LMPD Major Matt Mayer called it a rough weekend for the city, but wouldn't say whether the incident was targeted.
I can't speak to that. I really can't. It's just too early for that.
Shively Police says it's too early for them to make that call either, following a Saturday night shooting on 264 and Cane Run Road, leaving a man dead. Wilkerson says these cases are not necessarily harder to solve, rather,
I know a lot of times the scene itself can be a little bit more difficult to deal with.
He says it's a shortage of officers to keep up with rising violence levels that truly slows this process down. And as of news time tonight, LMPD says they have not made arrests yet in this most recent 264 shooting. Doug?